world has changed. I feel it in the water. I feel it in the earth. I smell it in the air. Much that was once is lost. It began with the forging of the great ring by the great wizard. For in this ring was bound the strength of will to govern magic. One ring to amaze and awe. The power of the ring could not be undone. But some things that should not be forgotten were lost. History became legend. Legend became myth. And for 2,500 years the ring passed out of knowledge. Until chance came. The ring snared a new bearer. The ring came unto Randy Ray, who took it deep into the canyons. Its time has now come.
Hi, I'm Randy Rain. Thanks for buying my DVD. This is one of my favorite effects, the bill shift. Alright, for the bill shift, you're going to need 2 bills. In this case, I'm using a $1 bill and a $5 bill. You're also going to need a piece of metal and some rubber cement or glue. When I start showing people my bill shift, I get questions like where I got this piece of metal from. This piece of metal just comes from a piece of sheet metal, scrap sheet metal like this, with a pair of tin snips. Cut it out. If you can't find a piece of sheet metal like this, a simple tin can will work just fine. You can easily cut it out of the lid right here. If you don't have a pair of tin snips, a little metal washer like this will work just fine. There's a certain way you have to fold the dollar bill. The best way to show you how to do it is to turn the bill upside down, have the face facing you and the back facing out. And you're going to start from the left, your left, left to right, bottom up. And so you will fold one bill just like that. You'll take the other bill and fold it the exact same way. Upside down with the face facing you and the back facing out. You're going to fold left or right, going forward, left or right, going forward, and bottom up, going forward. What this does is place the number on the face of the bill right in front. When you cut the piece of metal, make sure that it's a little bit smaller all the way around than a dollar bill. If you have the $1 bill and you have the face of the one that's going to be showing, if you turned it over, this is where the metal is going to go. So you take some rubber cement and you apply it to the piece of metal, and you take some and you apply it to the dollar bill. Now you're just going to let them dry. Once the cement has dried, you stick it to the bill just like so. Now to perform the bill shift, start out like you were folding it. The back facing the audience, the face facing you, and the bill upside down. Next, take the $5 bill and put it on top of the piece of metal just like so. Now you take the bill left to right, bottom up just like you folded it at the beginning. You're going to take your PK ring hand, let it connect to the $1 bill, and bring it away. Don't go down, don't cup your hands or anything like that. Show it, do that. So what they're seeing is a 1 to a 5. Now what you're going to do is open the bill up, show it, and hand it out with your dirty hand. The way I like to keep it is have it ready to go with the bill folded up behind it, but fold it back onto itself and keep it in your pocket just like this. So now you can just pull it out, there's nothing to hide, and you can just open it up and start doing the effect. If you want to, you can keep it a money clip right there to hold it that way. And the other thing is, if you decide to borrow the $1 bill and do a switch, then perform the trick, just remember that you're going to end up losing some money because they're going to think that that higher denomination is now theirs. I take a card, fold it in half, fold it in half, once more, open it back up. This time we'll take it on these creases, tear it, so it's here, I do this, you can see it comes back. This is the same thing as the bill shift. You just take the piece of metal and you stick it on the back side of the card in one of the corners. You take the duplicate card, fold it up, and place that card right behind the piece of metal. So now all you're going to do is show the card. You're going to fold it, that, and you're going to fold it again, making the creases. Of course, then you're going to open it up like so. Now all you're going to do is tear it here, and you're going, once you tear it, you're going to place that piece on top. You're going to tear it again and place those pieces on top of this one. That leaves you with all the pieces on top of the piece of metal and the duplicate right behind. You do the same bill shift move. It steals away all the pieces, leaving you this one, and you just simply open it up.